In this early version of the film, Maui arrives at Motunui with the hopes of joining Moana on her next voyage, only to show up a hair too late. What he finds instead are some siapos. Funny enough, they're all about him. It's a fun, lighthearted moment, and we couldn't resist giving you a glimpse.
Moana, you can't just call me all the way over here for nothing. I was right in the middle of something super heroic and awesome. What? Fandom's getting weird. Oh no. Moana.
Samaya stole my heart. I absolutely love this character.
She is really such a firecracker. I love her because she's not a delicate little flower. She's a tough little girl.
We found an incredible actress in Khaleesi Labartsuda who just brings so much fun.
Moana! Texas! You said you'd bring me a present.
Getting to be in the booth with her and help her bring this little character to life. This is her first role.
Wow.
And she handled it with such grace and enthusiasm.
Kevin Webb, the head of animation up at Vancouver, was integral in Samaya as a character. He had a daughter around that same age.
My daughter was about 3.5 years old, and she was blessed with my buck teeth that I had when I was a kid, and I latched onto that as my sort of starting point.
What I love about Samaya is really leaning into how does a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old, how do they walk? How do they walk on the beach?
And I just started to look at the way she talks and look at the way she moves. I really wanted to bring like a level of specificity to Samaya. And that's stuff that I totally took from my daughter.
This project got much bigger, and our Burbank and Vancouver artists all began to collaborate together.
I think everyone had their own sort of version of how do you follow in the footsteps of one of the best animated films out there? How do we build off of what's already been done?
I remember someone just told me, like, what else is there to tell? Haven't we told everything? And my immediate response was, the ocean's huge.
Yeah.
The cultures we are honoring and showing, and Moana herself is so young. There is so much more to tell with her.
There are new people to meet. There are new enemies to defeat. I have to give all the props to not only our writers, but also the Oceanic Trust for giving us such incredible material to work with, which really comes from Indigenous folklore and Indigenous knowledge.
We call our consultants the Oceanic Cultural Trust. We all work together to ensure the stories we're telling are representative and truly celebrate the communities and the cultures that inspired Moana 2.
It is so important to do this right. To their credit, Disney has said, let us know if we get anything wrong. Because all of this, as fun as it is, as imaginative as it is, some of these stories, like the story of Maui pulling up islands out of the sea, is not a Disney creation. That comes from our oral history.